going to be the 5th exercise of our Pilates style routine exercise, lifestyle routine exercise. And in this series, there will be an exercise that is not about Pilates, it's about yoga, but I find that it is very interesting to give a little break in this routine and to add some stretch on the back of the body. Often people have a lot of tension on their hamstrings while because sitting for many hours in front of the computer, for example, and I find it is very important that everybody stretches the back of their body, particularly hamstrings, and of course all the muscles on the back along the spine. So let's demonstrate how properly to do a downward facing dog. And originally Pong is a yoga instructor, so she can do that very well. So common mistakes of the downward facing dog, I want to show you that. So Pong will demonstrate you. So hands on the floor, preparing for the wrong way to do it. Can you show the common mistakes? So shoulders close to the ears, for example. And for example, here you see, instead of relaxing the shoulders, it's a lot of tension here. Or sometimes also we see a lot of flexion on the back. Or sometimes also we see that people cannot bring their heels on the floor. Can you show the heels up here? So of course, maybe because they are very stiff, so they need to have blocks or something to help them to achieve this exercise properly. Can you show us now the good way to do it? So heels down, good. Feet very parallel. Shoulders very relaxed, opening the fingers wide and no pressure at all on the wrist joint. You see that? Can you show the bad way now again and put tension on the wrist? This is not a downward facing dog. This is almost nearly a plank position here. There is no stretch on the back. There is only a little bit of stretch on the hamstrings. Now I'm going to push her chest toward her legs, and this is a real one now, okay? So a lot of release on the cervical spine also, which is great after a Pilates series. A lot of benefit on the back of the legs, the hamstrings, good stretch, and also a lot of stretch on the shoulder joint. Now you can kneel, please. All right, and now, of course, modification, blocks, yoga blocks are very helpful to do this exercise. I will bring some blocks. We have to show that. So, for example, at home, if you don't have blocks, you can use big books or big towels. So I'm going to show here how to use the blocks. So your hands on the block. All right, and curl your toes and lift your pelvis up, up, up. Here, of course, this is going to be much easier because you have like kind of elevation, so it becomes easier to keep the heels on the floor. All right, now bend your knees, please, and bring back your knees on the floor. Good. And now we remove the blocks. And since you know how to do it properly, let's do it together, okay? I just would like to also show maybe one more time also this modification when students can also bend their knees. Sorry, so bring your hands at the front again and return to downward facing dog and just show how we can bend the knees here, bend a little bit, and here emphasizing more on the shoulder stretch. That's it. So you bend your knees more. Very good. So this is a modification also. Okay? Now, return, kneeling position on the floor. Of course, if you want to benefit from the hamstring stretch, then I encourage you to take books, to take something that will elevate you. If you don't have those blocks, books are great, or towels, all right? At least so that you feel the benefit and the stretch on the back of the legs. All right, so let's show it now with no props. Bring your hands at the front, open fingers wide, wide, wide. Good, you can open your arms even wider. Inhale to prepare, and exhale, lifting the pelvis up, 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 relaxing your neck and relaxing your shoulders, decompress everything. Here, if you have a friend with you, you can ask him to press a little gentle pressure just below the shoulder blades, just like this, and also a little bit like inside the shoulder blades, close to the spine.